Hello everyone, I'm Hillary with Dominion Tea, and today we're going to do April's at-home flight, which is going to celebrate spring teas from China that are in harvest right now. So April marks the Qing Ming holiday in China, not a holiday that many Americans are familiar with. It's actually a very fascinating holiday because it celebrates family tradition. And Qing Ming, you go to the family tomb and you clean out the family tomb. You also use it as an opportunity to clean out your home and kind of wipe away the old from the winter and welcome in spring, right? So good spring cleaning. So let's talk about the teas that come in. The reason I talk about Qing Ming is there are pre-Qing Ming teas and post-Qing Ming teas. And that is because the rainy season starts in China just after Qing Ming. Now the Qing Ming holiday floats on the lunar calendar, but generally it's the first or second weekend in April. So what do we have to start with? We've got a beautiful green tea, our Qing Ming, our pre-Qing Ming Dragon Well. So this Dragon Well is harvested in the week leading up to Qing Ming. It is always hand-pressed, flat, and an iron wok for drying purposes. It's going to be a very complex combination of sweet grass. You're going to pick up certain herbal flavors, and a beautiful smooth finish. It brews very light. You want that 175 degrees on this tea. Our next one is Gunpowder. Now gunpowder gets overlooked a lot, but it's got a fun name. Why is it called gunpowder? You can thank the Portuguese for that. So when they arrived onto the shores of China, they saw this bald green and called it gunpowder because it looked like gunpowder. Now this is back in the day when gunpowder, of course, was made by hand. So the granules were not consistent in size. And so the bald green here is not either, but this is baked. It's going to brew darker than your Dragon Well. But guess what? You get a nice dry grass finish off of it. And it's a green tea that often gets overlooked, but is well worth your time trying. And then last but not least is the Pinwang Dancong. So this comes out of the Guangdong province of China. So this is your far southeastern province. It would be home to Hong Kong and Shenzhen. And what makes this unique is the plants are allowed to grow wild. They are harvested by cultivar. So for instance, your Dragon Well and your Gunpowder are going to be harvested in what is a multi-cultivar farm, meaning you have different varieties of the tea plant next to each other. They're going to be harvested and blended together. Your Fenghuang Dancong is not. They're going to harvest from a single cultivar off of wild-grown tea plants. You're not going to get a lot of harvest from this first one. So what happens with this oolong, right? This is a twisted oxidized oolong, is they're harvesting multiple times and blending together those harvests to get you a final product. So while they start harvesting in spring, this Dancong is actually not going to get finished until probably about June, give or take the amount of rain. And so this oolong needs 4 minutes. You're going to want to up that water temperature. So we were talking 175 degrees for our greens. You're going to want to be up at 185. You can go as high as 195. I wouldn't go too much higher on this because you're going to start to get some astringency you don't want. But it's got a beautiful vegetal finish with a slightly caramel flavor to it. So it is absolutely fun. Again, another oolong that oftentimes gets missed out of China, but well worth your time exploring if you haven't had it. So enjoy China in April and keep exploring your tea. We hope you enjoyed learning more about tea with us. Hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we add more videos to our channel. And check out the highlighted videos to learn even more about tea. And last but not least, you can check out all of the teas we talk about in our videos at dominiontea.com.